Hello and welcome. I did a video episode 0, but I screwed it up and uh, I don't know. I mean, I didn't save it properly, so I kind of have a copy without sound, which is unfortunate and annoying. All right, so um, just to give a real quick recap, I don't feel like going into all of it. I embarked with dwarves in this game, Dwarf Fortress, as you may have figured out. Um, I got dwarf therapists here. Now, these are the skills, and you're like, oh, that's a weird array if you look at that. And yeah, I play a little differently. This is not a tutorial, but it is maybe a little bit of a tutorial how to play like me, which I don't necessarily recommend. Gotta be honest, I play a little weird, uh, and through caution, I play a little risky, and yeah, so you'll at least have a different perspective. I mean, I play differently than most people I see playing this. I kind of do a lot of building up and stuff like that. I have a cook leather worker, Aerith, who is my blacksmith mechanic, a Ral, which is my glassmaker and other skills. My broker, I got a praiser, comedian, conversationalist, persuader, and negotiator. And I got Kadol, which is a weaponsmith mechanic, Metab, which is a armor smith and mechanic. Got Minkot, which is a mason mechanic, and Zan, which is a carpenter woodcutter. As you can see, I am going to be doing a lot of traps. If you figured that out, then congratulations, give yourself a cookie. Zan likes Willow, so as a carpenter, he will do well with that, and I kind of looked at everything. I do a couple of cheats. Oh, God damn it, that's not what I want to do. All right, so I do a couple of cheats, and but they're very minor ones. Just to let you know, like on this, I hate werewolves and vampires. I want to know about them so I can deal with them. They're just too much of a pain in the ass to me. I just have no, and I also on this one sometimes I'll have aquifers. I turned off aquifer. Oh, that's kind of a world map cheat. It's not really that much of a cheat. It just kind of gives you more areas if you don't want to aquifer. Sometimes I do, if I can get a beneficial one. I have dug through them. They're just such a pain. They are. So this kind of gives me an idea of what I have. I got a lot of metal. I embarked where I have it everywhere. So I'm not going to get into this too much. We're just going to play, but it kind of gives you an idea where the caverns may be. 99 may very well may be the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of the caverns. Looks like 55 is the middle, 17 is the bottom, roughly speaking. Uh, shows what kind of woods we have. Willow, which you always have when you have water. I got some of that, so that's good. A little bit of what veggies I have. I got coal. I got lignite. I got coalnite for porcelain. I got rock crystal, good amount for crystal glass in the future. Um, yeah, we got platinum. We got all kinds of stuff. So marble comes down to 121. We're on level 131. Magma's at 26. Gives you a little bit of an overview. So that's a minor cheat, but figured that the dwarves are they know stone, so they would have some idea of the area. It's not like I memorized the stuff either. All right, so as far as the stuff I brought, I got just 6 of each alcohols. I got 1 log, which is willow. I got like 150 something bags of sand. I got sphalerite. Uh, well, I got 1 sphalerite, 20 malachite, or no, 21 malachite, and 20 cassiterite. So I'm going to make a little bit of brass and a whole bunch of bronze. All right, so also what I do is I do this. I say plant gathering, this, I do that, and I do this, and this. Kind of explain this. Yeah, sure. Have you do that. Sometimes if somebody's really terrible at something, I'll take it out. Like I have kind of like a 20 rule on that. Got a 50 rule on this. I don't always do that. Sometimes I just like, you know, you'll just get better at it. The only difference is everybody has to be an herbalist. That's kind of how it is, except for this guy, because he's going to be kind of setting up shop. That's why I kind of turn these other things on here. This gives him the ability to build these buildings and stuff. And I'm going to take off cheese making for a reason, which you'll see. All right, so I'm just going to get started because I've been kind of blabbing on for 5 minutes and 34 seconds. So, you know, I apologize. So B-E-M, Mason's Workshop. All right, so we'll put the Mason's Workshop just right here. It's good. It's all good. Willow logs, and I got Ruddle. So we got that going on. So I should figure out where I'm going to put my animals and my food. Put them all in the same place. Just makes it easier, condenses everything. Alright, so... Oh, you know what I like to do? Because I'm going to do what I call the drop. Alright, so... let me see. Yeah. I just want to figure out where put my downward staircase. All right, so sorry. I feel that I'm being annoying. Is that right? Yeah, I think I got it wrong. I did. Yeah. Alright, this gives me an idea. I don't have anybody with mining right now anyway, so... XX. We don't need those. I got a reason for this, which you'll find out later if you keep watching. If you won't, then there's nothing I can do to help you. Alright, so we got that. So that's where I will put that. So where does that mean that my animals will go? Huh? I ask you, me. Ba-bum, ba-bum. So P, F for food. Geez, it kind of keeps things really far away. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I don't want to figure something else out, so we're going to go like that. You know, actually, it's not as big as I want. Yeah, I guess. See, no, that's annoying. It's hard to be me, I tell you. Alright, so... You know what? I'm going to stare at this for a second because I'm pissing myself off. Sorry, hang on. Huzzah! I figured it out. Where I'm going to put my food. Alright, so I'm going to put it down here instead. It's a little bit of an issue because... I don't know, it's just not perfect, and I like things that are perfect, kind of, even though, you know, I expect them not to be also. Alright, so, yeah, so, N, T, So this is all the food. I didn't change the stockpile. It's just a standard food stockpile with maximum barrels. So, and then this activity zone is a pasture, pen pasture, meeting area, and animal training area. One of the reasons why I like to, I'm going to train the animals here. Also, yeah, that's another good point. All right, so my broker will also, well, actually, hang on a second. Broker's not, yeah, sometimes I like to make sure that the, you know what, I'm going to have the woodcutter. Sometimes I like to have the woodcutter train the animals, just because if they're inclined to follow anybody, it's the person who trained them, the dwarf that trained them. And, all right, so we're going to put all the animals in here. So the dwarf will train the dogs. If the dogs leave the pen and follow the dwarf, and he's running around, you know, doing wood stuff, getting, you know, chopping down wood, and something leaps out, you know, a war dog might be nearby. You know, it's just, it doesn't really matter, but it kind of matters. All right, so I got all that set. So I have the nations queued up. I have put all the food in there, which all I really brought for food is one of each of the milks, which I'm going to make into cheese, and the other to that. See, I don't have anything except for 6 drinks of each and the milks, but what I like to do is I can turn off permissions. Now, you do get the free barrel, so that's one thing, but also I don't have to micromanage this in the future and make sure I'm not cooking milk, because I want to make cheese, you know. All right, so without further ado, get to work, dwarves. All right, so they're all getting to work. Yeah. We'll get the animals in there first.
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, stupid freaking bird. Get out of the way. All right, thank you. All right, so there we go. Now I'm going to train all the dogs for war. Sometimes I make these males hunting dogs. You know, the females being war dogs is important because it affects the litter. I think more so than the males. I read that somewhere. I think it might have been on the forums. I'm not sure. But, okay. Now we're going to make those blocks. Yes. Yes, dog. Yes. War dog. Very nice. Alright, so, yeah, we're still putting stuff away. As we can see, I went the wrong way. As we can see, we got, you know, milk and ale and booze. So that's going on. Now I got everybody going. All right, so you're still training dogs, so we'll take you off that for now. So the other thing I do for food, D, P. So we're gonna gather some plants. We'll gather a lot of plants, because why not? I have a special thing for rope reeds for no apparent reason. I'm going to deselect the ones from... It doesn't really matter. They're not going to go after them, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to tell them. Oh, we got some common snapping turtles here. What else we got? All right, yeah. So also, oh no, we're gonna just tell who's the broker. I don't have a chief medical. That's rare for me. I mean, one of the things somebody said once on the Let's Play, I forget who, I forget the name, but they said that, you know, he didn't get a doctor. It's like, oh, you know, the thing is if you need a doctor right away, you're kind of screwed anyway, which is true and it's not. I mean, I've hurt my dwarves and kind of gotten through it, but yeah, it's kind of a bad start anyway. Sometimes when you get your dwarves hurt, it's not completely true though. I've been okay with it. Yeah, see. You know, sometimes people like to close this. Oh, wow. Yeah, retracting is fine. It doesn't need to raise. Plus, you can't. That way, you don't have to. You know, it saves you making a bigger bridge than you have to. Huh. Yeah, some people like to keep it closed off, but whatever. If I have migrants or whatever, or this or that. So, okay. DWC. Kitchen. Still. Workshop. 2, 3. 4, 5. I'd be thinking, well, that's a lot. And I'd say, yeah, it's a lot. Okay. P. Refuse. Alright, so. Doesn't leave much room for corpses. Hopefully I don't have too many. I can also adjust this stuff later. So, that is that. So we have a few people. Oh, yeah. That's right. He's putting stuff together. And I'm just going to tell him, go ahead and start digging plants whenever you're ready. My mason's assigned to more labors. B, E, S, smelter. We'll put it here, off to the side. Smelter, and then G for glass smelter, because they're going to be getting the ores from here and the sandbags from there, so it just makes it a little closer. And then W for wood furnace. Might as well put it here, because why not? Who cares? And then escape, W, F, Metalsmith's Forge. Metalsmith's Forge is going to be getting everything from the smelter, so I might as well put it here. Anvils, rotor blocks, escape, escape. Go dwarves. Go do your thing. Ah, yes. Oh. Did that backwards. P, R, oh, X, P, R, yeah. There we go. And then B, W, U. Blocks, N. Blocks, E. Blocks, N. Is it necessary to make this many? No. Do I do it anyway? Yeah, I just did. Okay. And then, oh. E, E, W, C. I mean, not E. B, W, C. Carpenter's Workshop, I guess. Yeah, I guess here. Or do I want to have it in the center? I'll have it in the center. Have it here because I have the room for it. Alright, cool. And there we go. We could see dwarves running around.
Sir, you can't do that there.
Be quiet. What happened? Ah, stupid creatures. Yeah, they do that. They get in the way and stuff. I'm stunned suspended. Farmer's Workshop. Yeah, the permission is for gathering plants, but you know, um, my woodcrafter's like, I'll build some stuff first. Speaking of which, take that off. Oh, you know what else? B W Z. Another kitchen over here. Normally I give myself more room. Yeah, I like to have one just for fat, but I like to kind of keep them together. I didn't do that exactly how I wanted to. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. All right, so he made both the kitchens. All right, you don't have to bucket feed each other water. Don't be silly. Meat. Yeah, all right, so they're thirsty. So they're like, "Oh, you're thirsty? Here, let me bucket feed you some water." We have booze, but I'm just going to be stupid. All right, so I can turn off that now. I just put those on just to build them. I'm going to be using wood burning, and I'm not going to use metal smithing. Metal smithing is to make the metalsmith. So I can turn that off of there now. Alright, so. Cool. Gotta cross the pond done now. And we'll do a little bit more. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so we can look also the progress of the skills. So we got 2s going on right now. He just started doing stuff. Oh, you are done. So let's do this. Because I don't need you doing dumb things like putting stuff away. He just did that though, but what are you doing? Why is my woodworker? Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm a dumma. Okay. So. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Gathered some things. Alright, so we did that. Gonna make some charcoal. A lot of times I like to do that while he's destroying the Mason's workshop, but it's good. It's fine. Alright, and once he's done, see right now I can't do anything because I don't have any fuel. Once he's done, which is now, I have fuel. So I go coke, repeat, coke, brass, coke. Oh, actually, I'm not doing repeat. That's right. Bronze, coke, bronze, coke, bronze, coke, and yeah. So do that. Yeah, go back there and do that. Don't. Okay. So we're going around. You know, I'm following Zahn. Zahn's just, collecting some veggies. Alright, so I'm going to break away from Zahn. So, yeah, we don't have too much longer. Let's see what skills they kind of have. We had 3s? Yeah, we're at 3s and 0 down here. That's fine. As you can see, rolls. Now they like doing that more. That's how this game works. We're almost done. Alright, so now that that's done, well, let me get up here. Another bronze, 1, 2, 3. And we go, no, yes, Furniture. Brass. 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets. Green glass. Got some techies. Pots and goblets. I can use these for trade goods. Goblets. Also, the dwarves like drinking out of the goblets. And let's get that cheese made. I don't think I need all 5 of them because I got, but yeah, it's whatever. Ah, shit! I hate when they do that. They'll just drop stuff and get it back one at a time. It's awful. Fuckers. You know what? Get that done first. Damn it. It's such a waste. It's a waste of time, and it's a way. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I don't do willy-nilly just kind of picking stuff. I find out what the dwarves like. I go in a therapist first. Likes green glass and windows. Likes buckets, so we'll look forward to that. Likes bronze, which I have, and battle axes. Likes bronze again. Yeah, I'm kind of picky, and yeah. So I also like to have them have good kind of stats when it comes to that in general. You know. Collect that stuff. Stupids. Hate you. Alright. We got sleeping going on now. Got wild? Yeah, we got a wild turkey hen. It's not one of ours. Idiots! Alright, fine. Cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. And got some buckets made, so. Yeah, let's milk the camel. There we go. Alright, so stuff is getting done. So now, as these barrels are being emptied, as we could see, since they're being made into, you know, cheese. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 2 more. And then that will be it. Alright, so we're running out of milk. And then we go over to alright, also, hang on. You ever get that where you're doing a let's play and your throat gets ticklish? I hate it. I do. Kitchen, don't cook the fisher berries, the parsnips, the prickleberries, or the ratweed. Yeah, sometimes I don't like to brew the rope reeds because I use them later. But right now I'm not going to use them anytime soon, so it's fine. Also, look, they're using the bags to store, you know, stuff in. Now, as we can see from the kitchen, I got a good amount of stuff. So that's nice. Now, what I like about this, the combination of the pot and the goblet, I need the pots to get booze in it for storage. But alternately, the goblets, I think they skill up the dwarves more. All right, weapons, bronze. Do I need that many picks? No, damn it. No, I don't. I don't now. All right, C, not X. Add a battle axe, and then repeat on the picks. And then they just do it until they're done. Alright, so they're running out of stuff, which is fine. And as we could see for booze, see, we got a nice variety. That's how that works. Alright, so they're beginning to clean, to do that. Now I do this other thing. This is a little bit more for role playing than anything else, because you don't really need to do it. But I go P. No, I don't. I go O, R for refuse, O for gather refuse outside, and then V. This polices their area, so it gets these rat parts out and stupid stuff. Also, it has them clean out the butcher shops, which isn't really all that necessary, but it shows that they care about their area. You don't want frickin' rat remains, laying in the same stockpile as your food, unless you're crazy. And that's a bad kind of crazy, if you ask me. All right, so we're having some idlers at this point because there's only so much stuff to put away before it's all pretty much put away. So I go P, X, and I make some holes here. B, capital N, nest box. I also like to see, here's the nice one. I'll put the two ones back here, and the nicest one most visible here, the other one here. It doesn't matter, but I always like to look at the quality. And while we're at it, thank you for your services, Yak Bull. We will no longer be needing them. So we got 2 dropped eggs, 3, and 4. So we got all the eggs. They will eventually produce more eggs, but for now, that's fine. Let me get another milking out of the camel because they're going to be running around. Okay, good. So, yes, the fat's getting rendered there. That's kind of what I wanted. Got a madness to my method. And there's the weather. I turned off the music because I know that sometimes there's some copyright problems, but I also don't like the weather. Alright, so now I know it's raining. It's fine. I don't need it to constantly rain on me. That's annoying. I'm a Nota fan. Alright, so stuff is getting done, which is good. As we could see in kitchen now, we got food. We got food. We got cheese, we got meat, we got vegetables. We got plenty of booze as well. Look at that. We got 50-something prickleberry wine, over 20 rice beer, purple armanet. We got, I think I got got sewer brew, which I think is funny. So that is what that is. Yeah, tanning hides too, so we're getting leather.
It is now summer.
It is now summer, and it looks like we just kind of ran out of idling, so kind of reassign some other stuff next episode on... Oh. Lanterncrows. A deluster, I think. I don't know. I don't speak Dwarvish. All right. Thanks. Have a good one. Keep it real. And if you fake it, make it until it becomes really good. All right. Thanks. Bye.